Hello, been a while since we made a video, but we're going to be doing a video about the game we're playing today, which is a practice for Adam, who's going to be playing in Lightning Strike tournament in Bristol in March. I'm not sure if I'm going to be bothered playing myself because I don't really like the comp. It seems a bit restrictive on some of the armies. But I'm playing Vampire Count today against Chaos Dwarfs. He's done his video blog himself on his channel, so I'll put a link to that in mine later on. What we have then, we've got a unit of 30 zombies. With full command. I know I was going to there, but I've got it in there. A unit of 37 zombies with full command. A unit of 30 ghouls with as much command as they can have, so they're gassed. A unit of 5 hex wraiths. A unit of 6 hex wraiths. I know they're black knights, but I'm proxying. Two level 4 vampires, not vampires, necromancers, and a level 2 necromancer. So no vampires because the comp on vampires seems a bit harsh, so I'm not going to bother wasting points on them. 2 units of 5. Direwolves. One there. 2 units of 2 Felbats. 2 units of 6 Crypt Horrors. And a Soul Spiritos, which is all I can have because of the comp. The main reason I don't want the vampires though is because they have changed their Quick Blood and Red Fury, so you can only have one or the other in your army. You can't have both, or even across different vampires, so it's made it a bit... Well, the fighty vampires don't tend to work as well when they can't really kill as much in rounds because they give away so much combat res to the rest of the army. But yeah, that's it. Magic items, I've gone quite heavy on them just to make it the points. The ghouls are there really because the rest of the core is really expensive in a vampire's army. So we've got the Black Periat, Rod of Flaming Death on my general, Dispel Scroll and a Ruby Ring of Ruin on the other level 4. And the Book of Arcan on the level 2. So that's all the magic items on my guys. And I think that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens now. We're going to be playing Blood and Glory apparently, because that's one of the scenarios they are playing at this tournament. Two of the scenarios there out of the 5 will be Blood and Glory. So Adam wants to test that out. So we'll come back once we set up. Also, a stand-in for a Terrorgeist is the Ragnarok. So here we are after turn 1 then. The Chaos Dwarfs had the first and they won the roll for the first, and what they set up was like this. They cornered it. 2 Deathstreakers in the corner with units of Hobgoblins, and their warriors there holding them back. And then you've got the Hell Cannon and Contains there, and nothing moved forward apart from the train thing. Whatever that's called. Iron Demon, is it? Iron Demon, yeah. And his Hobgoblin Khan guy was charged into my Hex Race, killed 1 and crumbled them by 2. So, yeah, 3 left because there's unit 6 there. The Rock Clubber thingies, whatever they're called, the Deathstreakers, I think. Deathstreaker rocket launcher. Both fired at the Ragnarok, which is the Terrorgeist. Missed. The Hell Cannon did manage to clip it, but didn't do any wounds. Killed the zombie. So that's all the shooting. And 2 dog. What? Oh, and sorry, he did scatter on top of the. That's right. Crypt Horror. Didn't take away my glory. Yeah, it's only glory. Yeah, so he killed the Crypt Horror. So so far, he's up, but only slightly. So on to the Vampires turn 1. And what happens there? There we go, the end of the Chaos Dwarfs turn. Sorry, the Vampires turn 1 even. Get it right. Not a lot fucking happened. Really annoyed. Parry. How does a parry work if you get no saber tail? I just don't agree with that at all. And this guy parried. How many? 5? 3. No.
But you weren't wounded that much, to be honest.
Yeah, still. Bullshit. Fucking broken Chaos Dwarfs. Anyway, all I did was move up and scream to that goblin twat. And all my dogs died because they were frenzied and had to run into the things, which were much better. Because of this, by the way. Yeah, it's a frenzy thing. It's not great. Apart from that, nothing happened magic. Oh, I did manage. I did manage to get Doom and Darkness off on the general's unit. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. Spell scroll. Oh, I did manage to get up for each spell scroll. You got no spells. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So we can expect nothing but good things from now.
Here we are at the end of turn 2. In my phase, what did I do? I tried to cast some magic. I think the only thing I got off was Soul Blight, which I cast on the Terrorgeist, which I charged. And subsequently it led to its downfall, really, didn't it? 'Cause I needed 2s to wound it, and I did 6 successful wounds. What else? I failed charge into it as well with the Iron Demon, so it's a bit flagging behind now, unfortunately. But what did I do? Very unsuccessful shooting phase. I think I killed 2 bats. Yeah, they have been awful. Took another wound off some stuff. It was just not great. As happened before, the Hobgoblin kind of dead, so they're free to roam around now. These have held again. It's quite nice. And that's about it, really. Not much has happened. You've used your Dispel Scroll, so we've both Dispel Scroll-less at the moment. But now it's on to your turn 2.
Yeah.
There we go. See you in a bit.
End of VC turn 2, and there's a lot happened actually. The Crypt Horrors were there charging to the side of the Kadai that had overrun after the Hex Racer charged into the Hobgoblins in front of them. A couple of failed charges though. The bats failed to get into the war machine at the back there. Their colleagues did and got chopped down. And the Crypt Horrors failed to get into the remains of the Hobgoblin unit there. They took a sidestep, these zombies here. In the magic phase I managed to regrow quite a few, but it didn't matter because the Kadai managed to slice through the Crypt Horrors like a hot knife through butter. And I also forgot to move up my Crypt Ghouls there because I'm an idiot. I've just realised that now though. But that's the end of my turn, so on to Chaos Dwarf turn 3. So your turn 3.
That was the end of my turn.
So end of the Chaos Dwarf turn 3, as you've probably heard. And that Kadai does still have hatred. But anyway. The carnage ensued, yeah. Unbelievable amount of luck involved in these guys failing their fear test against my Hex Wraiths. And still managing to take the unit out because they've got magical attacks granted from the blades of whatever it is. Flaming Sword of Ruin.
Flaming Sword of Ruin cast on him.
I remember when it used to be when you casting yourself. I remember that back in the day.
They failed their fear test.
Failed the fear test on
I
a
still
reroll.
got like 7 or 8 hits.
8 hits.
Not like 11.
Anyway, and I did one. I did one less than I needed to survive. It's on you, so how annoying. The war machines did nothing as usual. I think they did a wound on a bat. That was the extent of their knowledge. And the guns on that thing were useless too, because it didn't fire.
Just my war machines didn't shoot.
And that as well.
It's not the right army. I didn't shoot them.
Okay. So it's on to Vampire 2 and 3 to see if I can do anything now. I'm a little bit pissed off, but we'll see what happens. End of my turn 3. That's all. Turn 3. Amazing. No more Crypt Horrors left there. The Kadai had them all, which is bad news for my boss, who's going to get charged now. X-Rays whittling that unit down. They managed to flukily hold. Unbelievable rolling. And the Crypt Horrors over there ran through him. Finally. About fucking time. Into his wizard. So, Chaos Dwarf turn 4.
Oh, Curse of Years is on.
Oh, Curse of Years got onto his unit at the back
Curse of
there.
Years is on here.